This PetX Talk is brought to you by Pet World Media Group, your partner in all things pet media. Additional funding and considerations provided by Natura Pets, Found Animals, and Dogwise Publishing. Are you ready to be empowered? Then join us for this PetX Talk.
Hi, my name is Alex McKinnon. I'm the founder and CEO of Kinn Inc. We're a global branded pet innovator. We're here today to talk to you about how to get your dog or cat to take their medicine. We're going to start off with pill, dosage, and format delivery. And did you know that over 100 million cats and dogs in this country take pills? Many require dosage modification, meaning splitting or quartering the pill. Some require changing the format for ingestion. That means you need to crush the pill. And both of these procedures can be very difficult, outright messy, and run the risk of cross-contamination, which can be very dangerous for your pet. Trying to split or crush pills with knives or scissors or certain cheap plastic splitters can be imprecise enough so that the dosage is wrong, which can be dangerous. This is a big deal. If you split the pill incorrectly, you could end up giving your cat or dog either a lot more medicine, which could result in an overdose, or not enough, so they're still going to remain ill. So this is very important. This can also be very messy and dangerous, not only in terms of getting the dosage right or wrong, but also the risk of cutting your fingers if you're using the wrong equipment. And again, the risk of cross-contamination, which can also be a big risk for your pet, as well as other people who may be using the equipment. Also, trying to crush pills with a spoon or certain cheap plastic crushers can be very problematic. First of all, you can end up with a mess of powder or different pills all over your kitchen counter. Again, you can end up with imprecise doses because you leave some of it behind. And again, your cat or dog is not going to get well. And again, the ongoing theme of cross-contamination, which can be a big problem. However, the good news is that many of these issues can be resolved by choosing an easy-to-use and accurate pill splitter to split or quarter pills to, again, get that dosage exactly right. Also make sure that the pill splitter is going to hold the pill in place so that, again, you get the dosage exactly right. You also need to make sure that it has a durable blade so that it won't bend or break or buckle, which happens very often with the plastic ones. And also make sure that the blade is Goldilocks, meaning it needs to be sharp enough to split or quarter the pill, but not too sharp or it's going to end up cutting your fingers or others who use it. Also be sure that the type of splitter that you're using is going to work on the type of pills, because the sizes and formats of pills vary tremendously from very small to very large. And then also make sure that overall that the pill splitter is going to be durable enough to withstand the ongoing stresses and strains when you end up crushing or splitting pills over time. Specifically for pill crushing, you need to be sure that you're using a crusher that doesn't result in leaving some of the dosage behind on the counter nor inside the crusher, because again, if that's left behind, your dog or cat's not going to get the correct dosage and they're not going to get well. You also need to be careful to be sure to not to mix the different pill powders, because again, this can pose a cross-contamination risk. And then ideally, since all of us are convenience oriented, make sure that whatever approach you're using is not going to make a mess, and make sure that once you have crushed the medicine, that it is very easy to transport the pulverized powder from where you're crushing it to where you're going to give it to your pet. So now we've covered the ground of how do you accurately split or quarter or crush the medicine for your cat or dog, and we cannot underscore how important that is, because you have to get the dosage right. However, to now, we've only discussed how to get the dosage and the format delivery correct. You still haven't gotten your cat or dog to take that pill. And as many of you know, trying to get a dog or cat to take a pill can be virtually mission impossible. And since 2 out of 3 cats and dogs in this country struggle with or refuse to take their meds, it's a big problem. As a matter of fact, the primary reason that cats and dogs struggle with their medicine is they hate the smell and the taste of the pills. That's why it's so hard to get them to take it. Unfortunately, many pet parents try to force the medicine down their pet's throat. That can work. However, most importantly, that's going to strain the relationship between the cat and the dog and their pet parent, and it frequently fails to get the medicine in them, as the cat or dog will simply spit out the pill. And if that happens often enough, you're losing a $10 pill here or a $5 pill there. You're not only straining the relationship with your cat or your dog, you're also burning through a lot of money while your cat or dog is not getting well. Oftentimes the pet parents' pilling methods are not successful, and when that happens, unfortunately, the pet stays or becomes sick, and then you, being the pet parent, end up being frustrated and you've wasted a lot of time and money. So the best approach to get pets to take their meds should actually strengthen the relationship between pets and the pet parents, so that the dog and cat is not running away from you, but actually running to you, and ensuring that you use a method which will ensure that the cat or dog ingests and takes their medicine so they get healthy. To easily and reliably get the medicine into pets so that they become or stay healthy, there are some easy, healthy, and effective ways to mask the smell and the taste of the medicine. Hiding pills in food is not always recommended, particularly as a lot of cats and dogs nibble around the pill and end up spitting it out, and which means the pet may end up ingesting a lot of calories. There's a huge obesity problem in this country, with over 93 million cats and dogs being overweight. So you don't want to contribute to that trend. And you also ended up, some other approaches have some undesired ingredients in the process. So you need to be careful with what you're deciding to hide the pill with. And some good methods for hiding the pill include creating customized recipes to make treats. And why would you do that? Number one, so that you know your pet loves the smell and taste of the treat material. You avoid unhealthy ingredients and or allergens. You also can control the ingredients, so you can control the calories. You can avoid things that they're not going to like. And most importantly, you're going to be, most likely you're going to increase the odds that they're going to take their medicine, which is going to save you time and going to save you money. And then very importantly, it's going to strengthen the relationship between the pet and make the whole process a lot easier. So in summary, it is critical that you get your pet's medicine dosage exactly right, you get the format in which it's delivered exactly right, and then once you have that dosage correct, you want to be very careful to use customized treat recipes so that your dog or cat will love to take their medicine, which will end up resulting in having happier, healthier pets.
We're here with Alex McKinnon after his insightful PetX talk on such an important topic. Alex, it's a little bit surprising how many pets are taking medications. When you were developing and doing your research, did it strike you as someone who is in this world as, wow, those are high numbers?
It was a surprise for us, but when you think about it this way, when you think about human beings, humans take all sorts of medicines every day, and there's a huge trend towards humanization with pets. So 2/3 of all cats and dogs in this country take pills today, and that number is going to be growing as the lifetimes continue to increase and people focus more and more on, healthy living for their pets.
Why is it so important that pet parents get the dosage right?
Well, it's actually very simple, and the reason they have to get the dosage right is if they end up splitting a pill and end up giving their cat or dog too little medicine, the dog or cat are not going to get well. They're going to stay sick. On the contrary, if they end up giving them too big of a dose, there are all sorts of health risks, including overdose. So that is especially critical. That's the reason why some veterinarians already give some pills split or quartered, but the reality is the vast majority of medications today do not come split or quartered. So that's why it's so important that the pet parents takes care to make sure to get the doses exactly right for the optimal health and wellness of their pet.
Well, Alex, thank you so much for your insightful talk. We really appreciate everything you're doing in the pet world.
Thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure to be on the show today.
Thank you for joining us for this PetX Talk. To learn more information about Alex McKinnon, visit kinninc.com. Funding for PetX Talks is provided by Pet World Media Group, your partner in all things pet media. Additional funding and considerations for PetX Talks is provided by Natura Pets. Natura Pets can help you optimize your pet's health with premium organic supplements from the Amazon and Andes Mountains. Visit naturapets.com. Dogwise Publishing, all things dog. For all of your expert dog book needs, visit dogwise.com. Found Animals, working towards big ideas that advance the safety and happiness of animals in our homes, our shelters, and everywhere in between. Visit foundanimals.org. Special thanks to Pet World Insider, taking you inside the world of pets. Visit petworldinsider.com for more expert radio interviews, articles, and videos. This has been a Pet World Media Group production.